Hello everyone and welcome back to Getting Started with WeedTech. Now, in the last video, we tackled a fresh frozen harvest, or essentially just a wet harvest, wet trim, wet flour, all that sort of stuff, mainly just to be sent off to processors. But in this video, we're going to be tackling a wet trim but dry flour process. So let's get right into that. You can see that I've recreated all of my Skywalker OG plants here. So let's jump right into our collection, which is where we're going to need to go to get this going. And we're going to scroll down until we see this harvest action here. And when we scroll over this, this says that this action will destroy the current products and begin the harvesting process. And that's exactly what it sounds like. So essentially, these products here are going to be destroyed and archived. So they will be removed from your home screen and you won't be able to manipulate them anymore, but you will be able to view these in your system if you want to. So let's go ahead and click this harvest button. And in order to get this going, the first thing we're going to do is click dry this harvest because we want to dry our flour, right? We're not going to do a dry trim. That will be the next video, so please feel free to check that one out if that's what you need. Now let's set this to pounds. And again, we're just going to put in very basic units here since we're not actually measuring anything, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to click submit. Now we're going to be taken right back to our home page here and let's check our products. So we see that we have a Skywalker OG trim product already because we did a wet trim. So we would want that available right now, obviously. And then you also see that it has created a batch for us. Now, when we finish out the process for our flour, then the flour will be automatically added to this batch. So let's go check this out. And you can see that we still have a Skywalker OG harvest, or not still, rather this is new. So this is essentially just your drying flour, okay? So if we click in here and we can scroll down and see a new action. Now, instead of harvest, we have a cure action, and cure has another tooltip for you. It says this action will move you forward in the harvesting process and allow you to choose whether you are curing your harvest. So let's go ahead and click here. And we see at the very top, as promised, we can cure this harvest if we want to, just by clicking here. And there will be an added step before you complete this out. But we will get into that a little bit later. So let's go ahead again and select pounds for this. And we're just going to select 2 and 2 once more. Now we're not going to cure this harvest, so we're just going to click submit. And our harvest product is removed and replaced with our flour product. So now this would be our dried flour, right? And if we check our batches, we can see that it's already been added to the batch where the trim is at. That way, you can attach that test to everything. So this is how you would go about doing a wet trim but dry flour harvest. And that is pretty much it. So the next one we're going to go over is a dry trim and dry flour harvest. And then in that video, I will also be showing you how the curing process works. So I will see you guys in the next one.